Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Making Tracks. My name is Paul Tilley, and this Making Tracks video series is designed to introduce you to some of the great multi-use trail rides that you can make from Clarenville. In this video, I want to take you on a 150-kilometer ride to Argentia. Argentia is an ice-free port located on the western side of Placentia Bay on the Avalon Peninsula. Argentia has a long and storied history. Originally settled by the French in the 1630s, it was a major fishing and later mining area. Argentia played a key role in World War II and the Cold War. In 1941, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and American President Theodore Roosevelt famously met there to plot strategy to victory in World War II and to enter the Atlantic Charter, which was an agreement that would see Argentia turned into a major U.S. naval and army base. This base would operate through to 1975, and at its peak, it housed close to 10,000 servicemen. Today, Argentia is the eastern terminus for the Marine Atlantic Ferry to Nova Scotia, and it is also the construction area of the West White Rose GBS. This is a 150-kilometer trip. However, it is a trail and it should be pretty straightforward. So what you want to do is plan out for really 2 days to do this, to go and come. You can do it in one day, but it's 12 hours. In order to simplify the explanation of the ride, I'm going to break it into 3 parts. First, Clarenville to Come By Chance. Next, Come By Chance to Placentia Junction. And finally, Placentia Junction to Argentia. The first 55 kilometers from Clarenville to Come By Chance is a smooth and easy ride on the trailway. In 2020, the Discovery Trail Snowmobile Association had that part of the trail graded, so not only is it relatively smooth, it's also wide. Now, at average speeds, you're looking at a couple hours to cover this section. The second component of the ride involves crossing the isthmus, which is the narrow neck of land that connects the Avalon Peninsula with the rest of the island of Newfoundland. The 60 kilometers from Come By Chance to Placentia Junction is relatively slow going because, for the most part, the trail is not well developed. It's rougher and narrower. There's also open areas, so ensure that you bring some warm, dry clothes to keep yourself comfortable. Also, make sure you bring some patches and a pump or a spare tire because the rocks can be sharp, as I found out. So along the way, there's lots of cabin areas and lots of people, so I'm sure you'll have some great opportunities to see some views and see some people there. Placentia Junction was the intersection or the connection point for the Placentia branch line. It's about 35 kilometers from Placentia Junction to the Argentia terminal. Even though it's only 35 kilometers, I want you to set aside a couple hours to get through here because the trail narrows and there are some spots that you got to go around, a couple of little washouts and these sorts of things. But it's a very beautiful trail. As you're moving down through, there's a canopy of forest over it. And there's lots of water on the track, and you can see here, for example, this river crossing. Once you're in Placentia, you're up on the ridge and you're looking out over Placentia Bay, and it's a great view, Then you'll come it comes literally right out at the base. And at the base, there's a roadway that goes down on the inside. It's not the main road. And I should tell you that, as you go past there, on the left, you can go in and see the armory where there were 2 giant guns that were there to protect the base back in World War II. As you move out onto the base, you'll see the ferry terminal for Marine Atlantic, and go past that, and you'll continue right to this. And this is the GBS that they're building for the White Rose extension. And currently it's in delay mode, so let's hope it gets finished. It is quite the sight to see, and I encourage, even if you're driving, to go down and take a look at it. It's massive, and it's a good potential project for Newfoundland and Labrador. And you can see it there, and you can see the giant crane that's next to it. And it's amazing engineering. Worth the trip to see.